I erased my fear of sparring completely. You probably think the main ways to get rid of your fear of sparring is mostly through just simply getting better at the sport, which at like face value does make sense, right? But there are also things that you can do to just simply excel your confidence in the ring. We're gonna be going through 3 main tips to simply improve your confidence and endurance in the ring. It's gonna be a lot more simple than you think. These 3 things, you can implement it immediately during your next session. I'm working on a course where I basically go super in depth into this like specific topic about getting rid of your fear of sparring. This video is sort of just gonna be a snippet of the things that are gonna be in the course. If you'd like to join, link in the description. If not, then just take the tips here. I'm still gonna give you value in this video. So the first tip to get rid of your fear of sparring is pretty much just make the gym your home. So what is making the gym your home? Making the gym your home is basically befriending everyone and having a good relationship and ensuring that you basically have fun each session. I know that kind of goes away from like the discipline aspect. You're probably thinking, what, like, fuck is this gay shit, right? Like you wanna lock in on just training, right? And you wanna get your training better and get your conditioning better so that you can do better in the sparring. But I'm telling you now, the more you enjoy the company of your fellow boxers in the gym, the more, you know what I'm saying, you share like a bond, and you pretty much just, you know what I'm saying, have these little convos and socialize within the gym. You're gonna enjoy the gym experience a lot more. Like I'm always smiling when I'm in the gym because like it's like a fun area to me, you know what I'm saying? Everyone there I like. Everyone there is like in this lower, slightly more social and happier mood because everyone's exercising, everyone's getting the stress out, everyone's fucking just been hitting the bag, everyone's like fucking, everyone is like in a happier mood. Say hello to everyone, be kind to everyone, bro. Make some new friends there, you know what I'm saying? Because the more friendlier faces and familiar faces that you see in the gym, the more you're going to enjoy your time during the session. And you're basically making the gym your home. Now you're wondering, how does this correlate to sparring? Well, you are going to be a lot more confident and comfortable in the gym because, you know what I'm saying, all your boys are there, you know, and you're probably gonna even be sparring your boys. This is another thing. When you're sparring someone that you're friends with and that, you know what I'm saying, you kind of kindle a connection with, you're gonna have this like subconscious respect between each other where if you hurt him or he hurts you, they're gonna tone it down. So like, shout out to my boy Lewis. He fucked me up the other day. He fucked me up the other day. Literally, my nose is really susceptible to bleeding. Like I have so many pictures of me bleeding. And yeah, he busted me like really bad. Like not busted, but he just caused a lot of bleeding when getting me with his really hard jabs. And when I'm hurt, right, because Lewis is a better boxer than me, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I love sparring him, because I get my boxing better and I get better at my jabs as well. But he tones it down, you know, he tones it down because it's like me and him, we have a mutual respect. We've known each other for a while. And that simply came from me being respectful to him and him being respectful to me within the gym. You turning the gym into this nice social area will simply like skyrocket your confidence and more importantly, your comfortability within the gym, because you know, it's sort of like a second home to you. And so when you're doing something hard and a little bit scary like sparring, especially hard sparring, it's not, you're gonna come in with a lot more confidence. You're gonna have much more of a confident and focused attitude towards it, which is actually gonna improve your performance within the spar as well. So that's number 1. Make sure that you make the gym a second home. Say hello to everyone, man. Come on, kindle some connection. Show love to everyone. Also, if you've been going for a while, do the new people a favor and reach out to them as well. See how they're doing and try and make the gym a second home for them as well, you know what I mean? The second tip to erase your fear of sparring in the gym is, and I know this is a little bit of an unsexy answer, but train hard, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you understand what it does to your mental. I know it's a physical thing, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna relate it to what it does to you mentally when you're not training hard on a consistent basis. You had McDonald's on a Saturday, and you had KFC on a Sunday, and now you got boxing on Monday. Obviously, you're mental, you're gonna remember that, you know what I'm saying? You don't forget things. Your subconscious, right? I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about your subconscious, the inner thoughts. You will not forget those times that you kind of cheated on your diet, or you know, you ate that food that makes you slow. And fast food and sugar is so shit, it's so bad, you know? And I'm human, I struggle with it myself, but the effects it has on you is that it slows you down and it makes you lethargic. And that's the worst feeling to have during a spar. When you're sparring, you want to be quick, you want to be, you know what I'm saying? You want intensity. Chris Eubank, you know what I'm saying? You want to be quick in a sense where, you know what I'm saying, you can move, you can be quick, you know what I'm saying? And you can defend yourself a lot better. When you go in, then you feel lethargic. It's like you feel like a wounded animal that's about to get ripped apart by a lion. and the lion is the guy opposite you that's been training and been eating correctly and has been consistent, and so his confidence is going to be way up here, you know? So I know it's an unsexy answer, but make sure you got your shit right. Make sure you're living clean, you know? Clean living will lead to quiet confidence, and quiet confidence is the strongest type of confidence because you're confident within yourself and within your ability to inflict and deter damage coming towards you. So that's that, right? Live clean. The cleaner you eat the days before the spar, the more you've hydrated, all of this, all of that, the better you're gonna feel once you get into the ring. You're gonna feel happy and you're gonna feel like just ready to like move around in that. Number 3 is actually gonna be a little bit weird, but here we go. Number 3 is simply gonna be adopting a fighting persona. So one of the things that I've noticed, right, during spars is guys behave very, very differently, but also similarly to their personality when they're in the ring. Like again, the most common one is guys are very, very nice outside the ring, and then when they're in the ring, you know, they're sort of like pretty much as animals. Like they fight really, really hard, but on the outside, like they're the nicest people ever. I can name so many guys from my gym that are like this. What I've like chosen to name this is the fighting persona. So when you're in the ring, you become a different person. It's a fight now. It's not, you're not talking, you're not like chatting with your boys. Like now it's all about boxing your opponent, inflicting damage upon your opponent. This is basically the version of you that is in combat mode, that is in the middle of fighting. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna basically create a fighting persona for yourself. Who do you wanna be in the ring? And you can create this by simply just creating it, just be it, you know what I mean? If you want to fight aggressive, get into the mindset, be like, all right, I'm going to be aggressive. I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that. Mike Tyson, literally, he characterized himself before he got in the ring. He was calling himself a gladiator, a warrior. He's had so many names, so many fighters do this. They always say, all right, when I'm in the ring, I'm this. When I'm in the ring, I'm that, you know? But there's also different personas. So it's not just the aggressive one. What about the professional, right? So some guys are quite chaotic outside the ring. They're loud, this and that. But when they're in the ring, straight face. When they get hit, they don't say anything. When they hit someone, they don't say anything. When they get rocked, they still keep their faces quite like straight and strong. In my opinion, that's a very good persona because, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're more like a professional. It's like, all right, it's time to get down to business. A good example of this would be Sean Strickland. He literally acts so loud and chaotic outside the ring, but when he's in the ring, if you've seen his UFC fights, he's just staring, walking the guy down. It's like he fights a little bit more boring than he talks, but you get the idea, right? Adopt a fighting persona, like simply define who are you going to be in the ring. In this moment now when you're about to fight, who are you going to be? Your fighting persona should intertwine with your fighting style. So if you are an inside fighter, I strongly recommend you adopt an aggressive fighting persona. Think like Mike Tyson. Think that you're the best, you're this and that. But if you're more of like an outboxer, Ali, very simple example. He was actually quite cool-headed because being an outboxer and a counterpuncher requires like a level of composure and calculatedness. So you kind of need to be that professional. There's also other fighting personas. Maybe there's ones that I'm not thinking of that you can think of, that you can adopt yourself. So think about that. Those are the 3 ways to simply dramatically increase your confidence within the ring and erase your fear. Let's go over it. Number 1, make the gym your home. Number 2, live clean, eat clean. You know, make sure you're training hard consistently. Last but not least, of course, adopt a fighting persona. Become a new person. We went over all of that. I really hope this video gives you value. Again, I'm literally working on a course where I go like super in depth. It's like 2 straight hours, 10-minute videos, 4 chapters. You can also interact with me. I'd love to create like a little hub of guys. It's not like a monthly thing, it's a one-time thing. It's a one-time purchase for a lifetime access of knowledge. Go down, scroll down, check it out. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.